I'm working on getting to the chair with all my goodies. Look, there we go. Hi. You're not here yet, but I sort of mostly am. As much as I got put together tonight. So hopefully the announcement goes out. Hey, Peachy and Nisi, how are you, sweetheart? They've changed this. Now it comes up from the bottom. How are you, darling? How's my sweetheart? Doris! Doris, wow, great to see you, honey. Thank you for being here. And Bridget, sweet Bridget, hi, darling. Is your world improving? I hope. Your bags sure look nice. I've seen your new bags. They're just gorgeous. And Sister Sandra, South Carolina, my benefactor. How are you doing, honey? Hattie Barker, hey. And Jackie, hi. How are you? Oh, I feel like the queen. Oh, yes. The royal wave. Bridget says, I'm wonderful. Just finished 2 blanket bags. They are beautiful. Oh my gosh. Those blankets are, even I've been watching them on Facebook. They're just stunning. And Billy, the crafty Floridian, I did see your announcement and I was going to announce it tonight if that's okay. About tomorrow night not being, well, tomorrow night is still tomorrow night, but what we were going to do, we're not going to do. And it's Lady Amanda. How are you, obsessive crochet lady? How are you? Nana's crafty corner, Donna. Hi, Donna. Daddy has the kiddos for a little bit. Well, great. Oh, I've got announcements going on here. Hold on. So you can be with us. I'm very, very pleased. That makes me very happy. Hey, Nipper. How are you, darling? Good to see you. I know it looks like alcohol, but it's not. It's iced tea. It's sweetened tea. Sweet tea. Speaking of sweet tea, I haven't seen her for a while, but I saw last week before, she and Granny D got to get together. That was beautiful. Hey, Elaine Brown. Hi, Puddin. How are you? Don't subscribe to her. Amanda says, I'm cooking dinner and just about done. How are you? Um, I'm taking inventory. Hang on. I'm fine. I'm I'm good. Lily, hi, darling. Good afternoon to you too. Lily Ortiz. Trisha says, can't stay. We'll catch the replay. Love you. No, I love you, Mostest. You can't love me, Mostest, because I already got that. I love you, Mostest. Lynn Como, hi, darling. Welcome, welcome. Pamela Morrison, good evening. Lurking while sitting by the air conditioner. Yeah, it's actually, today was actually cooler. Yesterday, I think it was 110 the last time I looked at the thermometer. Yep, it's been a toasty warm week. Now, evidently, it's supposed to cool off somewhat. We have these little storms that keep popping through. Why don't it seems like the storms always happen at night? I don't know why, but that's what it seems like anyway. I guess it's when it cools off and the cool air smacks the warm air. And listen to me talking about a whole bunch of stuff I know absolutely nothing about. And Jeanette, my idol, DIY Creations. Hi, darling. Hugs, hugs, hugs to Jeanette and to everybody. Big, warm, squishy hugs. Yes. And Pamela says that they were at 103. Yep. It's been toasty. And like I said last week, I'm so glad that we got our air conditioner fixed last year. Because, of course, when the temperature gets up that high, everybody's air conditioner goes out at the same time. And so the electricians they're like, well, we can squeeze you in about 3 weeks from now. No. We actually were lucky. We only had to wait 5 days. And if it had gone on any longer, Mr. Wright and I were talking about checking into a motel just for the air conditioning. Hey, there's sweet tea. I just mentioned you, darling. How are you doing, sweetheart? I see you're walking, trucking right along, getting all those healthy miles in. Good girl. I am back. Triple C raid. Hey, Melanie, how are you? And Nisi, hi. How are you? How are things in Montana? See, this is my dragon. It's not as pretty as yours. Yours is beautiful. He's kind of a hot mess, but it's. And there's sweet Shelly. Shelly, oh, I need to talk to you, darling. Yeah. So we'll make that happen. Shelly is my daughter-in-law, and she and I have been best friends for going on 30 years now. She was my daughter-in-law. No, she was my friend before she was my daughter-in-law. Oh, don't do that. Knock it off. Thank you. Jeanette, hi. Jeanette Babaloro, how are you, honey? I got two Jeanettes in the channel tonight. Stop barking, please. Oh, I know. Thank you, Nisi. Stop it. Was it good what I said about you? Of course. Of course, because it started out with the fact that I was drinking sweet tea, and then I mentioned sweet tea, that I hadn't seen sweet tea, and that I miss sweet tea, but I see you got together with Granny, and it was all good. Elk videos, I must go watch. I missed them. I missed the elk videos. No, I did see one. Yeah, right, Shelly. It's a whole thing. Yeah. And there's Michelle, Nana's Crafty Corner. No, she's saying hi to Nanny's Crafty Corner, Donna, and Nana Michelle crochets. So I kind of just smushed them together. Hi, Michelle. Say hi to Olivia. Yep. So I had to repeat Jeanette. What was it last week? We had 3 Amandas in the chat. Jeanette Favaloro says, I'm great. Just got home from a nice walk in the park. Oh, cool. Oh, I wish I could do that. Oh, Michelle doesn't like my doggy dogs. Well, I think they're going to calm down now. The nerve of someone walking on their sidewalk. They own that sidewalk, and someone was walking on it, and that's not acceptable in their little furry heads. Sherry K. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Uh-oh, where'd you go? Oh, he's over there. You can just hang on, I gotta get this right. Nope, nope. Yeah, there. See that narwhal right there? Sherry K made that. Neville the narwhal. Jeanette says, I finally finished my tank top, but the sides are too big. Oh, I did that. Yep. And it was big. It was way too big. I mean, you could have put me and 3 other people in there. I gave it away, and she frogged the whole thing and used the yarn because she needed that color of yarn. I didn't have a skein of that color of yarn, but I had a top that was never going to get worn. So I gave it to her. It was to Cynthia, and she frogged the whole darn thing. I know, right, Michelle? How dare people walk on their side? That's just rude. Oh, the knife, right, Doris? The knife of them. Shirka says, tired but good. I see him. Is Neville behaving himself? Yeah, he's pouting because Octavia is so busy with everybody else that he feels neglected. I bring it every day. Hi, how are you, honey? Yeah, we've missed you, sweet tea, Teresa. We have missed you. And I know I was gone for a long time, so that was my fault. That was my bad. Melly Jones. Hi, honey. So I have caught up at this point. So we'll just go and see how it. We'll just go and see how it goes. Um, Sherry says, sorry, I have to leave. We got to put the animals to bed. Hope to get back before you are done. Oh, I hope so, Sherry. Yeah, give those old goats a big kiss right on the top of the head. And Angela, my precious Angela, from my precious Yarnery. See how that works out? The whole precious thing going on. Yeah, Sherry, I hope your daughter's doing okay. So, anyway, some of you have seen this dragon before, but then I have some new subscribers. I haven't shown him in a long time. His name is Myasis. In other words, Myasis dragon. So, so that explains our household right there. Trini, purple crochet and more. Hi, honey. And Pink, I love you, Pink. I love you. I love you. I love you. I watched your thing, and I'm not going to talk about it, but I love you. You know I do. Thank you, Lacey. Yeah, my ass is dragon right here. He's all different kinds of stitches. I wish there were um, black fiber fill, or at least a dark fiber fill. Um, I suppose I could have used just a skein of not very wonderful yarn, a darker color, because you can see the white fiber fill through the double crochet on the sides. And there's Victoria, Nightingale Crochet. Hi, darling. How are you? So what are we doing? Okay, I spent spoons. I did. I spent spoons. I told you last week that I hadn't gotten to Hobby Lobby for the clearance sale. Well, I got there, and I'd been watching the map and people saying when their Hobby Lobbies were putting on the clearance stickers. Pardon me. And so I was like, okay, it's someone said it supposedly started on the east and west coast and then it was moving in toward the center. So I kind of waited. Well, I shouldn't have. Evidently, my Hobby Lobby is right on it. Oh, Patty, that's a great idea. Patty Barker says dark pantyhose works to hide fiber fill. See, I never would have thought of that. And I have some old black pantyhose that would have worked. Why didn't I think of that? Janetta, I don't know if you could dye fiber fill. I would think that I don't know. I don't know if it would mess up the fluff, if it would get all sticky and icky. Oh, and I rhymed. Aren't I clever? Thank you, Dragon Cat. How are you? Wow, good to see you. Okay, so now most of this, I will admit, is not going to stay here because I've said repeatedly I have no more room for yarn, and so but this is all going to Canada, and I guess you can probably guess where it's going. Good. I'm so glad, Dragon Cat, that you are. So, um, let's see if I can take this kind of in order, get rid of some of this stuff. This is, oh, and I'm going to ask you guys questions because you know I'm not that well educated when it comes to yarn. I mean, just because I'm online every week doesn't mean I know squat because I don't. Okay, this is Lush Loft, color maroon yarn bee. This costs all of $1.37. I got 10 of these. And it's fuzzy, but it's 100% nylon. And I don't know about the washing and drying on that. And it has these little symbols, but I don't know what they mean. Most of them have an X through them. So I think you can wash it. That doesn't have an X through it, but you can't put it in the dryer. So I guess that would mean lay flat to dry. But I love the maroon color, and that's pretty true to color. Maybe a little bit darker than that. I loved how it's still under the light. I don't know where I think I'm going with this. It's going to change the color. But it's maroon. And like I said, I have 10 of those. Such a deal. Catching up. And Dragon Cat's watching from Canada. Hey, Daniel, how are you doing? See, Octavia's got a new ride. Thank you, Lady Amanda. Thank you, darling. Hey, Froggy, how are you doing, Jennifer? And you call her Amanda Panda. Okay. Yeah, actually, Daniel, this is the dragon's name is Myasis. Myasis, dragon. So, now another thing I wanted to ask you guys, because I don't know, but I got the impression from the yarn that was there and had the clearance stickers on it from Hobby Lobby. And I know you guys from overseas and Canada aren't going to be able to answer this. But it didn't seem to me like any of Hobby Lobby's most sought after yarn had any clearance on it at all. All the I love this yarn, I love this cotton, all the major ones they have all the time, there were no clearance stickers on any of those. And I think I'm surmising that what they do is they go through and they pick out the ones that have been discontinued and they clearance those out. Does that sound right? Or have you guys been able to get some of the I love this yarn? Thank you, Daniel. Yes, go to Queen's Crafts by Bridget. She posted pictures of her new bags. I mean, no, her blanket bags, her big bags that she just finished, and she's got the pictures up on there, and they're just gorgeous. Hey, Tina. She says, hey, Sandy. I just seen your line on, so I had to stop in here and say hello and give a thumbs up and watch your ads. I hope all is well with you. Wow, can you believe I found you on? No, I can't. Well, I was missing in action for several weeks, so. And Jennifer says, do I see dragon eggs in Octavia's future? Well, you never know. She's produced a Triceratops and a Brontosaurus. No, she hasn't. Evidently, she hasn't found a T-Rex to frolic with, so that hasn't happened. Okay, so this is Nature's Nook. And it is 54% acrylic, 28% lyocell, Lyocell, and 18% flax. Now that surprised me. And when I was talking to Sandy, showing her what I got for her, it surprised her too. It's not stiff like flax, but it's not uber soft either. And I think there was only one of those. No, I take that back. There was several. Okay, so you go over here. What I was really tickled about was Arabella. And it was on clearance. And these are 105 yards. And I got a bazillion of them. Actually, I wiped out the shelf. And I said, I'll take them all. And the the lady that works at Hobby Lobby in that department, I'll tell you about her in a second. She was like, well, you really want a lot of yarn, don't you? And I said, well, I'm sending it up to Canada because they can't get Hobby Lobby yarn. And she's like, oh. So she just went in and she scooped up all the Arabella and dumped it in the cart for me. Okay. Me so crazy. Hi, darling. Says there was minimum I love this yarn on clearance. Most of it was the soft and sleek, I guess. It was soft something. So I guess they do just as a little tease. Just we'll put a couple of stickers on a couple ones. Maybe the ones that they're not going to make that color anymore. That could be. And you see, freehandly made. Maybe I'll get lucky and the Hobby Lobby that's coming to Missoula will be done being built and open before the next big sale next year. I hope so, honey, because it's really fun. I mean to tell you, it's woof. Yeah. Well, I got a small bag, which is the red, the 10 of those. I got a medium bag, which is the Arabella, and I got a big bag, which is a lot of else. Now, the only thing I don't like about Arabella, the yarn is really nice. This one's called, what are you called? Bejeweled, because it's got yellow and green and blue. When they make the skeins like this, the cakes are, that's not a cake or a skein, it's sort of a skake. I don't know. It's not a cake. But anyway, when they make it like that, they have a tendency to come out like that. Where are you? This is also bejeweled. And you can see the, oh, I've just molested my yarn. The the blue in it, the green, and this. Oh, there's some dark blue in there too. Or are you purple? I don't know. Don't yell at me, Sandra. The lamp hasn't got put together yet. Oh, it is purple. There's a purple in there. And you can't see that because it blows it out completely. Duh. But anyway. Oh, poop. All right. Don't you dare. Yeah, so there is purple in there. And evidently they had some sort of a party and everybody got all kinds of frisky. So I'm not going to drag all those Arabellas out to show you. Tina says, tell me this. Have you been sick? I've been wondering how you've been doing because I haven't seen you doing anything. Yeah, we haven't had a very healthy springtime. It's just pain. It's just there. But sometimes, life conspires to make things go wrong. When you have pain on top of things going wrong and things going wrong on top of pain, sometimes it's just too much. And it was. So I went away so that I could come back. Nisa says, we're supposed to be getting one, but they have not announced when the projected opening day will be. They're very circumspect about their information. They don't tell you when the clearances are going to happen. Even if you call them, they're like, well, we don't divulge that information. They're not open on Sundays, and they don't accept anybody else's coupons. Well, they don't have any coupons. They don't issue any coupons. So Hobby Lobby is this is the way we do it, and that's our thing. Hey, Quilty Linda, how are you doing, honey? Michael's had a good sale. Nisi's saying that their Michael's had a good sale. Didn't know about it until today, so most of the good stuff is already sold out. But I did get some stuff. Good. And Lady Amanda says, I went to Hobby Lobby 4 times, but was shopping for myself and a few others. Donut. Well, croissant to you. Skake. I learned a new word. Skake. Yeah, skake. No, the first one. Yeah, because it's not a skein and it's not a cake. It's sort of a skake, I guess. And Robin, oh Robin, I'm so embarrassed. I was supposed to be on Robin's channel, Roaming with Rover. Oh, Laura, is that you? I don't see. And like I said, we've had some medical stuff go on. Now this time it's Mr. Wright's issue, and it's going to result in some surgeries and stuff is going on. But the morning I was supposed to be on her program was when all of this blew up, and so I totally spaced the fact that I was supposed to be a guest on her channel. And so, Robin, I am so sorry. Laura, where are you? Hi, darling. How are you? And she says, "Hey everyone, it's Sandy. Yes, it's Sandy. Woohoo!" And before too long, there's going to be a comment that's going to say, "Holy poo on toast, it's Sandy," because that's what Laura does. I love you, Lala. Me So Crazy says, in Cincinnati, Michaels and Joanne are resetting the yarn sections, and all the yarn have been put in carts, and new yarn is coming this weekend. Oh, how fun. Well, I wondered if Michaels didn't have that big sale because of the fact that Hobby Lobby is doing their clearance, and they want some of that action. And Sweet Tea says, Lala is here with her Willie. Hey, Ornery, loves you. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love you. It was fine. Dana jumped in and saved the day. Thank you. I'm such a bad friend. Bad Sandy. Bad Sandy. And Laura says, Willie and I are here to liven up the joy. Well, I explained this last week for those of you that don't know. And Laura has explained it on her channel, so I'm not giving out someone else's news that isn't public knowledge. She's had neck surgery and required the insertion of a piece of bone. Well, it was a cadaver bone. And Laura asked the doctor, because she's Laura and she would, what's the name of the person it came from? And the doctor said Willie. So now Laura has a Willie. And that's the running commentary. Thank you, Robin. Yeah, we have things to deal with. And Laura says she's off pain meds now. Well, I hope it's okay. Joint, pass it. Yeah, right? All right, so that's the Arabella in some of its colors. We have yarn that's perfect for little baby stuff. And as most of you know, Sandy is now going to be a grandma, so I'm getting her yarn that she can use to make for baby blankets and stuff. These were $1.24. There is 94 yards in here, and it is a 5 bulky. And I'm not sure how many we got of each. We also got different baby yarn. This is Baby B, lots of dots. It was $1.37. This has 110 yards, and it's also a 5 bulky. Now we're really getting baby. Lots of dots. Again, I'm assuming the same yardage, 110. Yep. 60% poly. I can't combine those two words. Evidently, I can't speak at all. 60% acrylic, 40% polyamide. Okay. Yeah. And that will make, oh God, that's all blown up. A really pity. My mouth needs fixing. Pretty baby blanket. I think that's all the different kinds I had in this bag. Yep, because Arabella is big and all that baby yarn is big. Okay. Excuse me, I have to put this down on the floor. This is going to take some doing. Oh. This color, Arabella, is Whimsical Whirlwind. It's got a lot of cinnamon type colors in it. All right. Hang on. I'm going to vault. Hold on, guys. Aha. Good job. Oh, well. Oh. Phew. Oh, we got more Arabella in here. I had not seen this before. This is Cotton DK, 235 yards. It's a 3, but it's got the boucle type wiggle stitch. I don't know what that is. Is that a wiggle weave? Is it woven wiggle wise? Thank you, Shelly. Yep, they're passing around the weed. I can't help it. It's not my problem. Not my fault. I didn't get it. This is Hint of Silk. And this color is Dusty Rose. It is, yeah, I don't buy it. I don't. It says it's a 4. That is not a 4. 130 yards. And, oops, it is 85% bamboo and 15% silk. So I got several many of those. And this one, it looks the same, but it's not. This is tweed indeed. You can see the little specks in there. And this was the most expensive ones we got. These were $1.49. 46% acetate, 46% cotton, 6% viscose, and 2% polyester. It's, again, they're calling it a 4. All right. Does that look like a 4 to you guys? 180 yards. And I think I got like 10 of those. And I think I got 10 of the other pink as well. Evidently, at some point in time in the Arabella yarns aisle, they had a huge party because I have several things that are coming from together, but the colors are still there. So, look, Laura, orange, and one of these. That's all they had was one. And I thought, well, that will make a nice hat for a man. That would be nice. And that was 99 cents. And it is a 4, they say. That looks a little more like a 4 than the other pink one did. And 186 yards. So those were my spoons I spent at Hobby Lobby. Oh, Doris, that's wonderful. Her husband just told her that he'll drop her off at Hobby Lobby and he'll take the kids to a birthday party. Yeehaw! Wonderful. That's great. Oh, I'm so excited for you. All right, Bridget, will you get some rest, sweetheart? Thank you for being here. I love you. Okay, well, now I'm going to put this one down. And then I'm not going to bring any more back up because you guys are tired of me doing that, I bet you. Okay. So I did spend, and the nice part about that was last year for my birthday, I got a gift certificate and a gift card to Hobby Lobby. And for Christmas, I got a gift card to Hobby Lobby. And so that's what paid for all that. Hey, Dory. Dory did it. Hey, Regina. Hey, darling. Linda, you chose not to go to Hobby Lobby. Yeah, well, I was on a mission to send to Sandy, so. Because I feel so bad for you Canadians that can't get it. I think what I'll do next year is I'll offer to go shopping, like I have the energy to do that. But Mr. Wright helps anyway. And if you want to buy some, I'll get a list from you, and then I can go and see if they have what you want. The list I got from Sandy this time, the only thing that they had that Sandy wanted was Arabella. The rest of it was not on clearance. Angela Lackman, hi honey. You've been to 3 Hobby Lobbies, or no, you've been to Hobby Lobby 3 times, 3 different stores around you. That's that is a dragon. Very big wingspan, and his name is Myasis. In other words, Myasis dragon. So, hey Beverly Lee, hi. How are you? Random cowpuss. Okay, you get plus for that. Regina, that was brilliant. I love it. Oh, Tina, he always drinks too much. I'm gonna tell you what, I cannot keep that liquor cabinet stocked. I need to get one that's got a lock on it, but I don't know. They say that octopus, sees anything that they can get their beak through, because that's what their mouth is, a little beak. Anything they can get their beak through, they can get the rest of their body through. They can just slither right on in there. Thank you, Linda. I did, Angela. I was sad that I couldn't get her. She wanted, I love this yarn in stripes and I love this cotton. And I was sad that I couldn't get that for her, but I did what I could. So who did I miss? I'm sure I missed somebody. So my Luck of the Yarn draw blanket Afghan is done, and all the ends are woven in. So I won't do that again until she starts Nan's next knots. Nancy starts a new one. Gamer Bro, hey Gamer Bro, how are you? We're all doing good as far as I can tell. And I started a new one, and I'm not sure. It's dark, so I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it. Well, it's you probably all know the stitch anyway. It's a star stitch, and it also is going to be. Don't do that. There's a dog outside barking. Morgan. Thank you. So it's going to be a blinky. But I think because of the fact it actually looks a lot darker in person than it does on the screen, I'm going to make some white stripes as well in between. So I've been working on that, and very, very sadly, I've been making, as you know, I've talked about it the last 2 weeks, I've been making washcloths. Oh, don't do that. Ouch. For Billy, the crafty Floridian, for her brother-in-law, who was in a care facility. And very, very, very tragically, he died this morning. So our condolences go to Billy and her family and her sister. And so now these will go to Rose for the Wings project. Is that another dog blanket? No, Linda, that's actually going to be a people person blanket. In all probability, that one's going to wind up in some sort of a care facility. We used to call them nursing homes. Do they still call them nursing homes? I guess it depends on what they are. at their assisted living or nurse or care facilities. Hey, Donna, what are we doing? She says, hey, Sandy, I'm going to go lay down. Now I'm tired and I've been up since 6 o'clock and I've been very, very busy today. Well, thank you for being here, Donna. That was very sweet of you. You get some rest and you feel better. No, I mean, feel rested. I don't know that you're feeling badly. Okay, so those were all the washcloths. And as soon as I put them over there, they're going to fall over. So the stack is going to fall over. Rose upon Rose! Hi, honey. How are you? The second time today I got to see you. Yay. Oh, don't do that. Okay. And, oh, I might mention these were also from Hobby Lobby, but I got them last year. And the name of this color is June Be Jolly. And I had seen this happen. Gary from Urban Yarn had said something about this happening to him. It wasn't this yarn, but the blue, whether it was dark or light, the dye came off in my hand something crazy. Of course, I've done the dishes and washed my hands, so it washed it right off. But I'm going to have to make sure and soak these in vinegar or something before I do anything with them, because that would be sad, wouldn't it? Here's a home crocheted washcloth, and you wash your face with it, and have them wind up with a blue face. I don't think they'd appreciate that very much. Kelly, are you here? There you are. Hi, darling. How are you? And Jennifer and Laura are fighting over the eggs. Laura still has an egg coming to her that she was very generous to obtain. Um, Octavia assures me she's working on it, so I don't know what the heck she's planning. Oh, don't fall down. Sit up. Behave yourself. Don't do it. There you go. Okay. So yeah, the blue rubbed off very easily. It was really funny because I had a stripe here because of the way I put tension on my yarn. I had a stripe around there because I put and a stripe underneath there and a stripe here. So I have to make sure that I wash out before I do anything with them. I'm glad, Kelly. I'm glad you're doing great. Like Tony the Tiger would say. Yarn Barf, Christy! Hi, what are you doing? No, you're not coming up. I'm busy. I'm talking through the peeps. I'm talking to my friends. Bob and Melanie, hi. How are things in Liberty? Independence? Oh, I always get those two mixed up. They're close. They're really like 20 minutes away. Liberty's over there. No. Yeah, Liberty's over there and Independence is over there. But we're close. How are you guys doing? Yep, Octavia's drunk, riding a dragon. Don't fall off. That would be bad. Octavia's a cowpuss and doing the sideways cowgirl. Oh, you guys are so good. Okay, well, I always have a list here of things to talk to you guys about. This is my list for this week. I spent the whole week finishing up stuff, finishing up the washcloths and tying it, sewing in ends on the luck of the draw blanket. And I did start my new blanket, but I don't have lots of wonderful things to tell you about. Corn-fed life. Are you still bringing it every day? Oh, she is. Yeah, yeah, every day. And it's Alyssa, Naya's Toy Box. Hi, darling. Hey, Jen. All those spoons spent. Yep. Oh, that's all you had today was just a little piece of a handle, Jen. I'm sorry. It happens. You never know. It's like, it's like when you get to be of an age or a certain condition of health, every day is like a surprise party. You never know how you're going to wake up. No, Melanie, I don't. I do the things I know I have to do. Like, if I have to do a load of laundry, I'll put the laundry in, and then I can't do anything else because it's not done yet. So I sit and crochet while I wait for the washer to be done. And then I move it from the washer to the dryer, and then I have to wait for it to dry before I can hang it up or fold it. So I just sit and crochet while I wait for that. Yeah, Shelly, that's fine. Sure, you bet. Yeah, you got to grab those little times when you can. Now, of an evening after dinner and after the dishes are done, then we like to sit and watch a couple of programs, maybe. We have Mr. Wright really likes sci-fi, so we do a lot of Star Wars and Star Trek and Star this and Star that and Obi-Wans. And so I usually have a project that I can, what I call a television project, that I can just sit and not have to think about it or count a lot. Right, Regina? Yeah. You gotta scoot it in there when you can. Oh, don't you go there. I crochet when you can. Everybody's talking. I love it. Everybody's talking to each other. Good job. Good job. Yeah, yeah. Crochet ladies are a lot of fun. We are, and we're good friends. You're above ground. It's a good day. Yep. Any day that you get up and read the obituaries and your name's not there, it's a good day. Oh, who was it? It was, oh, I'm not going to be able to remember. I was watching somebody's live, and I can visualize her, but I can't, the name's not coming right now. Anyway, she was doing Father's Day jokes. On Father's Day, dad jokes. Well, Mr. Wright loves dad jokes. He loves telling dad jokes. And he is guilty of turning anything into a pun or a dad joke. I'm catching up. Sorry. Thank you, Melanie. Yeah, that's Octavia. She's promiscuous. If you go on my channel, she's got a playlist. She's a rascal, a menace, a trollop, an alcoholic. So she's my mascot. And that's why I have all the sea creatures, because lovely people have sent me lovely things. We appreciate it so much. Trudy Paxton, hi, darling. It's 2:47 in the AM and you can't sleep. Well, I'm the beneficiary. You're here. Good to see you. And Jax to the max. Yay. Hi, darling. And she's doing the sideways co-girl now. Yeah, she's just, you never know what she's going to do. On the other hand, I hope she doesn't introduce him to the liquor cabinet, because I can't afford to keep him in alcohol. That's for sure. And everybody's greeting Jax. Creations by Jax, our darling Jaxie. In any event, the latest one, and I told this, or I typed out this joke. I had to cut it short because it was too many characters. But this teenage boy asked his dad if his dad would buy him a car, and his dad said, "Well, that depends." And the son said, "What does it depend on?" Dad says, "It depends on if you can spell the word way, as in turning which way." And the son says, "WAY." And the dad says, "You forgot the F." Son says, "What?" The dad says, "You forgot the F." And the son says, "There's no F in way." The dad says, "Exactly." So that's my joke. And everybody's still hiing everybody. After Mr. Wright gets home from playing pool, we can have an adult beverage. For now, it's just sweet tea. We have our own sweet tea. And she was in here earlier. I'm not sure if she's still here. Probably not. Isn't that a good joke? I love that joke. So now I have to this I have to pay attention to, so I can't work on that while we're watching TV, because I have to count. I have to count the number of stitches for the pattern. So now I have to find a new television project to make, because I was making the washcloths while watching television. So now I have to find something else to do. Corn fed, you building large boats? What, you need an ark? You got lots of rain? Why are we building boats? Are you building boats? I've got some carpentry work that needs done, but I don't need a boat. Hey, yeah, Rose, it's on. I hear you. I see you. I don't hear you. That would be a miracle if I could, but no, I can't. They haven't got YouTube that good yet. Oh, good, Doris. I'm glad you're sharing. Bailey had quite a few dad jokes. Yeah. And we'll be watching a television program, and it's like the murder mystery is where the bodies are all mutilated, and Mr. Wright will say, "Whoa, you don't have the guts to do that again." Oh, don't. Just don't. And Yarn Bar says, "Yeah, sure, corn-fed life. I can go cornfield canoeing." Friends of mine wrote a song about cornfield canoeing. It was so funny. I bet. Oh my God, that sounds wonderful. Oh, Bob. Bob says, "You know when it's time to stop crocheting for the night? When you're yarning too much." Oh, Bob. Yeah. So I don't know. Some of them are really funny. Some of them are what we call groaners. Right, Amanda? Yeah. So what are you guys working on? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Give me information. Give me ideas. Feed the yarn monster. And Bob hasn't had his coffee yet. Oh my goodness. And there's Pat. Yay. Sparkles Hope Chest. Hi, darling. Emergency room. What's wrong? Well, don't share if you don't want to share, but I do. Are you okay? Right, Laura. We need some knee slappers. Oh, Pat. I hope you're all right. You're making Bernat blanket yarn water balloons. Oh, it is that time of year. You're right. I need to do that. I do need to do that. And you're making your first tutorial? Ooh. And your three cats are not helping. Isn't it amazing? They'll lay over there, just minding their own business, be totally oblivious to everything you're doing until you need to concentrate on something. And all of a sudden, they have to be right in the middle of what you're doing. It's fascinating. Melanie just finished a Granny Square Afghan. Oh, blessings upon you, darling. Blessings upon you. Working on a mosaic Afghan, but you have to count, so trying to find a new small project. Right. Oh, see, I don't mind the granny squares. I can make squares all day long and will. It's the sewing them together that is my stumbling block. And Kelly, you're making crochet succulent plant hangers. Ooh, I bet that's pretty. And Alyssa, Anaya's toy box, making a bag. You totally messed up on it. Ah, found a new stitch, experimented, and figured out how to work it in the round. Then forgot what you did. Well, sugar diabetes. No, not okay. And Nisi is officially halfway done with her count my blessings shawl. That's so pretty. That's a pretty project. What's what's the last thing that goes through a bug's mind when it hits your windshield? I know the answer to that one, Regina. Oh, Rose, she's making a toilet paper roll cover with an emoji poop on top. uh, That'll be funny. Are you gonna make some for like Christmas gifts and stuff? Melanie. Bob says, Melanie and Sandra, South Carolina. Dad joke alert. You know you're hooked when you're hobby lobbying more than twice a day. That's the one, Yarn Bob. That's it. You got the answer. Yes, they will be gifts. Oh, how fun. I can't wait to hear the reactions to the people that get them. Jen says, my husband drives for work and we pay for gas. Time to start saving corn cobs for the tushy. Oh, no. I know they used to do that. And that just, oh, no. Mm-mm. I can't even imagine that. But then again, they used to have, out in the outhouse, they used to have the Sears Roebuck catalog hung there on the side. And then just tear off sheets, papers, pages from the catalog to wipe with. We have it very. It's Charmin's Ultra Soft, my friend. Don't do it. Thank you. Family cloth. Yeah. Yuck. All right, my wonderful friends, it's that time. I love you. Thank you so much. Oh, Sister Sandy, you just got here. I was showing them all your yarn. I I showed everybody what I got you. Yeah. Bob says, watch out for the hardware section in the Sears catalog. Jen says, I do have extra cotton yarn. I may crochet some wipes and clean with bleach for real. Oh, no. Sister Sandy, I love you. Okay, I love you all. Take care of yourself. Be good to yourself. Got to watch out, time slack. Hugs, big, warm, squishy hugs. And Kathy just got here too. Mimi can do 65. Sandy says poo poo caca. She's practicing her baby talk. Big, warm, squishy hugs to all of you from all of us including my Essus dragon. And I will see you next week. Crochet away, my darlings. Bye bye.